So today we're going to be talking about on-campus safety. In our group, we have Amber and Haley, myself, Hunter, and Matthew. Next slide. So the 5 topics that we'll be covering about Texas Tech safety will be natural disasters and fires, drugs on campus, pedestrian crosswalks and bike lanes, staying healthy and well, / COVID-19, and Texas Tech's emergency system. Next slide. So in every building, you'll find one of these diagrams of the fire escape routes. Whenever there's a small fire in a building, you want to find the nearest fire extinguisher and do the pass method: pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Know the exits and muster points. And in every building, there is a designated basement or tornado shelter. Seek inside shelter in case of a tornado or major storm. Evacuate upper floors. Stay away from exterior glass and lie flat on the floor and use tables or blankets for cover. I'll bring it to Matt.
Thank you, Claire. Drugs and alcohol are a big conversation here in 2021 as far as on campus goes. Every year we have students get hospitalized from drugs and alcohol or reprimanded judicially for partaking too much in alcohol and drugs. So if you know anyone that's in such a situation, Texas Tech has lots of programs that can assist them in the help they need to get to make better choices. So we have Raider Assistance Program, RAP, the Student Health Services, and the Center for Collegiate Recovery Communities, and their phone numbers are listed there. If you ever are on campus or in the surrounding area and you find that you have drinking too much and shouldn't drive, you can always call Safe Ride. The number is on your Tech ID, and they operate 6:30 p.m. to 2:45 a.m. every day. So use these services. Don't end up in a situation where you make a bad decision, because it could cost a lot more money than you think, and could be a lot more detrimental to your professional life and social life than it's worth. So, make good choices, and always remember why you're here at Tech is to study and to make good choices.
Thanks, Matt. The best way to stay safe on campus is to not get involved in an accident. You certainly don't want to run anyone over, and you don't want to get run over yourself. So please adhere to the speed limit, which is 20 miles an hour on all parts of campus. Avoid collisions with pedestrians and bicyclists, and stay alert and focused on the task at hand. If you're riding a line, walking, bicycling, or driving, let that be the only thing you're doing and not playing with your phone. Amber will now take it away.
Hello, I'll be covering COVID today. So appropriate campus guidelines for COVID would be to wear a mask, have 6-foot distance, washing your hands frequently, cleaning your desk area when you get to your classrooms, avoid shaking hands, and having small study groups. Next slide, please. So navigating around campus, there are special signs around campus that tell you where to go inside the building or exit the building, what paths to take through cutout footprints. And there are classroom layouts where you can see from the picture, green circles represents where you can actually sit in class. Next slide, please. So there's COVID testing. We have the location of testing included. We have the phone number, hours of operation, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we also have a quick assessment if you're wondering about your COVID symptoms. In addition to that, the health department. Vaccination at Texas Tech. As the school receives vaccines, the vaccines are limited, but they still are giving them out. You can enter a wait list if you want to receive a vaccine, but they are given first to healthcare workers, the elderly, and those with chronic illnesses. Next slide, please. And Haley will take over from here.
Thanks, Amber. So Texas Tech has its own resources for emergencies, including the Texas Tech Police Department Tech Alert, which is with the sign up link on the slide, and the use of the blue phones. TTU Police. Texas Tech has its very own police force. If there's an event of emergency on campus, simply call 911 or 806-742-3931 for non-emergencies. They provide 24/7 law enforcement and security, and they are located at 413 Flint Avenue. Severe weather. One of the major uses of Tech Alert is to send out alerts whenever there is severe weather impacting Lubbock. For instance, flooding, snow and ice, and tornadoes. As we've all know, February 2021 was very, very cold, and for a week, the campus had to be closed due to freezing temperatures, snow, and ice. Next slide. Bomb threats and active shooters. While rare, bomb threats and shooters are possible, and in the fall of 2017, both of these incidences occurred. On November 20th, 2017, at 2:30 p.m., a Tech Alert message was sent out calling for a campus evacuation, which was later scaled down to avoiding Talkington Hall. The bomb was removed from campus about 4:30 and no one was hurt. Earlier, on October 9th, 2017, Hollis Daniels fatally shot Officer Floyd East Jr. and fled to campus. Campus locked down about 7:30 p.m. and was lifted about 8:30 when Daniels was found and promptly arrested. The link below on this slide is a video provided by Texas Tech on what to do if there's an active shooter. Next slide. The blue phones. These blue phones, there are 120 of them. They are directly connected to campus police. And as you can see on the picture, that is a map of where all the blue phones are located. They have a very distinct blue light on top, and they have the words emergency printed on the side of them, and they are primarily used for emergency reporting. Next slide. And that concludes our video. Thank you for joining us. On the next two slides, we have our citations for our work, and that concludes our presentation. Thank you.